It's been great. I think it's a lot harder to not be live and play quarterback just because the timing and sense of urgency in the pocket. Sometimes you get seduced by that green jersey. So when you go live, I think the timing starts to speed up, the natural timing starts to speed up. So I think it's been really good for him. If you play football, you should be fine. If you go out there and you play passive, that's when you start to get banged up and get hurt. But if you just play football like you did when you were a little kid in the backyard, you usually can come out pretty healthy.
What was your assessment of how the offense performed in the scrimmage last Saturday?
We started out pretty good. Had some, it's like everything else. Like we're working to eliminate the highs and the lows. We had some highs, we had some lows, had some highs, had some lows. So we had to start to eliminate the lows and get it more to a consistent measure.
How would you evaluate Tyler Carver's game?
Say it again.
Tyler Carver, what's his level?
Big, physical, athletic. He's not just a runner; he can throw the football as well. So he allows you to be multiple in a lot of things that we're doing offensively. Really pleased with his development thus far through 12 practices.
Is he pushing Jeff as much as you'd like?
He is. I think there's a healthy competition there. I think that they both have their good days, but I think the iron sharpens iron, and all the quarterbacks in the room are really pushing each other.
How would you describe him as a running department?
Big, physical. Eric Crouch was at practice today. He's a little bit bigger than Eric was, but he's not scared to get downhill. He runs like a running back. He's a big kid that has his superpower is running the football and being physical.
How would you characterize Sims' strength?
It's been good. He's played a lot of football, been in a lot of different offenses. So once the verbiage may be a little different, but once he kind of correlates it with, I've ran that before, that's this, then he's usually pretty good. He's got a nice calming demeanor out there, never too high, never too low, and he's done a really nice job. We went into this spring wanting to take care of the football and increase his completion percentage, and he's done both of those to this point. We're getting there. I don't think it's ever going to be where exactly. You're always going to be trying to shoot for higher standards, but the guys have really taken on everything that we've asked them to do. A great group of kids, tough kids, and they keep progressing each day. Our mantra is try not to make the same mistake twice, and so we're chipping away at that and getting a little bit better every day.
What do you hope to see from Richie on Saturday? I don't think he participated in last year's spring game. He was very banged up, so I think this is like the first time. What do you hope to see?
Who was that?
Richie Torres.
Oh, I got you. Richie, you caught me off guard with the Richie right there. Just to go and play in front of people. A lot of these guys haven't played in front of crowds like they're going to get to play in front of, and just how are you going to respond to that? Is your snap count going to be loud enough? Just are you going to be able to handle the moment? So it's going to be good to get those guys in competitive situations and an environment like we're going to have is going to be a real game day here on Saturday. I think it's going to be great for all positions, but especially that quarterback position and Richie that's not really gotten to experience that yet.
Marcus, Coach Rule mentioned Casey Thompson being really engaged in some of the situational stuff that you guys did, especially in the scrimmage on Saturday. Obviously, you've been limited in what you've been able to do as far as working with him physically, but what have you seen off the field, on the practice field, on the sideline from Casey?
Mentally, he's really good. He works at it, grinds at it. He's in here every night. He's got teammates with him, teaching them the offense. In scrimmages, he's got the headset on. He's hearing every call. He's going through every. You can see him in the background going through the plays and going through what his role would be in that play, going through progressions and things. And I think that he just what he can't do physically, he's definitely not skipped or he's not been he's not far behind mentally. He's not behind at all mentally. He's exactly where he needs to be. So he's done a really nice job of staying engaged throughout this whole process where he can't throw the ball in practice right now, and done a really nice job.
What's been the approach in terms of the install process? How much do you feel like you guys have installed? Has that gone about as you guys have hoped?
Yeah, we've got a lot. We threw a lot at them. That was the plan, just to throw a lot of stuff at these guys, see what they can handle, force them to take notes, learn a lot of stuff on their own, with their peers at night, and then coming in here for meetings and picking up where they leave off. So, we do have a lot of stuff in, and we're anxious to get out there and show what we got on Saturday.
Which guys have kind of risen to the top in that running back versus
Again, this is coach talk, but they're all to me they're all just kind of progressing the same. Each has a certain thing that they do, maybe like a third down back. This guy catches the ball a little bit better out of the backfield. This guy's more of a physical runner. But I think that, as a group, they keep getting better and better each day. They've improved in the pass pro. That was a challenge the last 2 weeks of just making sure third downs, we're knowing our assignments and getting to the right guys, and they did that in the scrimmage for the most part, and improved on that this week, started the early part of this week. So just as a room, really, pleased with where the direction they're going. I'd hate to just say a name right now at this point.
With it being the last week of spring ball, what do you want your guys to accomplish this week?
Just to clean up, just keep cleaning the football up. I mean, we came into it saying we wanted to play, clean football, a good brand of football, physicality, toughness, taking care of the football, lining up correctly, knowing our assignments, just playing clean football. So that's the goal this week. By the end of this week, just to clean some loose ends up and go out there Saturday and let our guys relax, enjoy the environment, and play.
Coach, considering that Tony's defense likes to be dynamic, move around, and aggressive, and get the pass, with their pass rush, how does that kind of help the offense prepare for what they could be looking at?
I can't imagine playing another team that's going to like the looks that we've gotten thus far. I mean, it is a very disruptive defense. I'm glad he's on our team. I would hate to have to game plan that against that in the season. We've gotten to see a lot of things, which I think is good. Just the multiple fronts and the multiple pressures and coverages, and they brought it all at us. And I think it's going to be in the long run, it's going to be very good for us.
You talked about Casey too, Coach. Where is he physically? Like, how much is he participating from a physical side? Is he going to be a participant in any way?
I mean, I refuse to answer any medical questions. That goes to Coach. But he's throwing now, and he's got a certain amount of reps he can throw, and he's doing everything he possibly can, and he's right on schedule for where he's supposed to be.